Okay, once again, good morning to everyone and welcome to our class or to our online class. And today, our topic is morality and other normative systems. So, titingnan natin dito, ano ba yung pagkakaiba ng morality or ethics doon sa ibang sources of authority and that we called normative systems. Okay, ang lesson po ito, ang aim po ng lesson na ito is to identify morality from other normative systems. Okay, by identifying means that we have to define and we have to connect and differentiate ethics or morality from other sources of authority such as law, religion at saka kultura at saka yung tinatawag natin na senses of the self. Yun po yung subjectivism and psychological egoism and ethical egoism. Kasi ang pinaka-goal natin dito is to put distinction between ethics and these sources of authority and senses of the self, as well as ano ba yung connection nila. Okay? So the main goal is to inform you that ethics, though similar, is actually not the same with these normative systems, and it is important to differentiate them. Kasi mas maganda po yun kasi later on, of course, sa pag-aaral natin ng ethics, kailangan nating gumamit ng moral standards based or ethical standards that hindi lang tayo makarely doon sa mga normative systems na ito. Okay? So dito, as I said, pag-usapan po natin yung ethics, okay, and differentiate with the sources of authority such as law, religion, and culture, and then yung senses of the self, which is subjectivism, psychological egoism, and ethical egoism. Learning outcomes, ano ba yung matutunan natin at the end? Ito lang po, to identify morality from other normative systems. Dapat ma-identify po natin yung pagkakaiba at saka yung relasyon ng ethics at saka yung ibang normative systems, and we can examine other normative systems in relation to morality, and then we can draw a conceptual framework by making contrast and comparison between morality or ethics and other normative systems. Now, let's begin with morality and law. Okay, pwede nating sabihin ethics, just follow the law. It is not actually problematic because as member of the society, kailangan nating sumunod sa batas. Okay? So, pero, pag sinabi lang kasi nating ethics, just follow the law, paano pag ang batas ay hindi na tama? Okay? Or hindi moral. So, sinasabi dito, laws are very important in human lives, but laws and ethics are not the same. Hindi po sila parehas. The point here is hindi yung pagsasabi that law have no morality or has no morality. Pero ang point dito is we need to put distinction and connection between the two. Kaya nga yung ethics just follow the law could be very misleading. Kasi nga po, hindi naman daw lahat ng batas ay moral. Paano kapag ang batas ay hindi moral? Gaya nga ng sinabi dito, legally, people might not be responsible, but they are morally accountable. Okay? So, paano mo natin ito makikita? For example, yung nangyaring krimen doon sa I think New York, and I do not know how to pronounce, but I think Genovese or Genovis. I do not know the how to properly pronounce the family name or the surname, but this was a crime that actually lead to the creation of the 911. Okay, so according to that, incident, ang dami daw pong nakakita sa krimen at ang dami naka-witness kasi nga sigaw ng sigaw at nangingi ng tulong yung babae. Pero walang isa man lang na tumugon at tumulong. Kaya nga po legally, hindi na ang responsable dito ay yung pumatay, yung criminal. Pero when it comes to morality, okay, those who did not actually help, they were morally accountable because meron tayong duty to help. So meron din pong mga ibang batas na kailangan nating sundin, pero ang tanong dito, kagaya ng sinabi ko kanina, hindi po ang batas ba ay talagang most of the time moral or not? So for example, may mga batas na abortion, death penalty, euthanasia, legalization of marijuana, divorce, anti-bullying, social distancing, stay at home, wearing face mask, or contractualization. Ito yung mga polisiya at batas na ating lipunan, pero kung titingnan natin dito, nasaan ba dito yung moral? Nasaan ba dito yung hindi? Okay? So, kailangan nating titingnan or to make it clear that laws are helpful to promote morality. But when laws are not moral, then there is a need for ethical or moral intervention. Kasi ang batas should be moral and it should promote people's well-being. If not, then there's a problem. Okay? So ito yung relasyon ng ethics at saka yung moral, or yung ethics rather at saka yung batas. Na ang batas dapat maging moral siya, pero pag hindi, kailangan din natin itong questionin. Now, pupunta naman tayo sa morality at saka religion. Pwede nating sabihin ethics, just follow what religion says. Okay? Ang religion actually ay may moralidad. Hindi po dito sinasabi natin na wala pong morals ang isang religion. Hindi po ito ang punto dito. Ang punto dito ay ang ethics at saka religion ay kailangan nating lagyan ng boundary. Okay? Kung hindi man boundary, kailangan nating lagyan or i-differentiate yung mga ito kasi hindi sila magkaparehas. Okay, and since religion and morality aren't the same, okay? Marami po tayong reliyon. So, Jewish, Christian, Muslims, Hindus, and other religions have statutes and command for ethical living. Makikita naman natin doon. For us, meron tayong, as Christians, meron tayong 10 commandments. So, bago natin titingnan, kailangan mo nating talakayin yung divine command theory, okay? Kasi ang divine command theory, ito yung sinasabi na kung ano ang sinabi na Diyos na tama o anong sinabi niya na tama, yun po ang moral, okay? Yun po yung tama. So, dito, ang argument dito ay, okay, if religion and ethics are the same, meron pong multiplicity of religion, okay? Okay, may multiplicity of religion. Kaya nga, but when we say that ethics just follow religion, it says it can raise conflicts because of the multiplicity of religion. Different religions possess a different standard of morality. So, saan doon yung correct? Even in Christianity, when we use the Bible, we have different denominations have actually different interpretation when it comes to one Bible verse, okay? So kung titingnan natin dito, since there's a diversity of religion, saan doon ang tama? Okay? So kung titingnan natin dito, okay, ito yung natin, yung distinction between religion and ethics through Plato's Euthyphro. Ito makikita natin yung conversation between Euthyphro and Socrates. Sabi ni Euthyphro, "But I would certainly say that the holy is what all the gods love, and that the opposite, what all the gods hate, is unholy. Sabi ni Socrates, well, Euthyphro, should we examine this in turn to see if it is true? Or should we let it go, accept it from ourselves or anyone else without more ado, and agree that a thing is so if only someone says it is? Or should we examine what a person means when he says something? Euthyphro said, of course, I believe, though that this, what I say is true. Totoo daw yung sinabi niya. Perhaps we learn better, my friend, for consider that is the holy love by the gods because it is holy, or is it holy because it is love by the gods? Okay, yung kanyang sinabi ni Socrates at the end is actually a distinction between ethics and religion. Sabi nga dito, di ba? Is the holy loved by the gods because it is holy? Or is it holy because it is loved by the gods? To make it clear, okay? Masasabi lang ba natin na ng isang bagay ay tama kaya ito sinabi ng Diyos na tama? Or ang bagay o mga bagay ay nagiging tama lang kasi ito ang sinasabi ng Diyos na tama? Okay, pag naintindihan natin yung number 1 or the first, part is very ethical. Because, and the second one is very religious. It is a religious claim. Bakit? Kasi 'di ba sinasabi ni God that okay, ito yung tama at ito yung tama dahil sinabi niya. That is religion. But in ethics is whether God says that it is good or not. Killing is still bad. Killing is still bad. That is why God says it is bad. So, ganun ang kaibahan or the distinction between religion and ethics. Okay? So, ang point dito is not to question religious belief or tell you that religion do not have morality. Hindi po yun. Kailangan nang nating maging clear, ha? Ang relihiyon po ay importante. I also belong to a particular religion at pinapahalagahan yun ko yung sarili kong pananampalataya. Kasi hindi po ito yung punto. Ang punto dito ay magkaiba po talaga ang ethics at saka religion. Pero, ang gagawin natin dito ay kailangan natin tayong magkaroon ng common ground. Kailangan nating magkaroon ng relationship between ethics and religion. Bakit? Okay? Meron kasing conflict dito kapag religious belief ang pinag-uusapan. Minsan kasi ginagamit yung isang religious belief to condemn other people or to put it as a testament na ginagamit nila para maisakatuparan nila yung kanilang mga gustong gawin. Like for example, yung to kill people in the name of religion, or saan ba natin, ano ba talaga ang tama? Yung isa lang asawa or maraming asawa, okay? So, kaya nga kailangan nating tingnan yung common ground ng ethics sa religion, because religion also promote morality, right? It promotes morality. Kaya nga meron tayong ethical living. In Christianity, we have love your neighbor as you love yourself, okay? And we have 10 commandments that actually shows that the relationship between ethics and religion. Okay, now let us go to morality and culture. Kapag sinabi natin, okay, ethics, just follow what the culture says. Okay, dito makikita natin or kailangan nating balikan yung morality and cultural beliefs and practices of different different cultures. Ang tawag po dito ay cultural relativism. Okay? Kung nakikita mo yung picture na yan, okay, yung dalawa na yan ay two different practices of two different cultures. Ito po yung mga Kalashans, one of the tribe in India, and ito po yung mga Greeks. Okay? So, si King Darius of Persia, may story dito. Actually, it was narrated by Herodotus. Si King Darius, okay, nagpunta siya sa mga Kalashans, sabi niya, sa mga Greeks, sa mga Kalashans, sabi niya, alam niyo yung mga Greeks, ang kanilang funeral, ay sinusunog nila o kinikremate yung kanilang mga dead bodies ng kanilang mga mahal sa buhay. Tapos sabi ng mga Kalashans, that is not good. Okay? Karumal-dumal yan. Hindi yan maganda. Hindi yan maganda. Nakakaiw. Diba? Iw. Anong klaseng yan? Practice yan. Okay? Ngayon naman, nagpunta naman si King Darius of Persia sa mga Greeks. Sabi niya, alam niyo yung mga Kalashans, one of the tribes in India, during the time of Darius, alam mo, yung funeral nila, kinakain nila yung yung kanilang patay as a sign of respect. Ew! Ano ba yan? Napaka naman yan. Napaka barbaric. Okay? Yung of course, I'm using this word, okay, to explain para mas maintindihan natin. Pero, kung titingnan niyo dito, different reactions based doon sa kung saan silang kultura na belong. Okay? Ang tawag po dito is cultural relativism. Cultural relativism. Ang cultural relativism is a position that claims that there is no such thing as objective truth in the realm of morality. Bakit walang objective truth? Kasi nga, kung titingnan natin yung examples kanina, dalawang kultura, may iba't ibang paniniwala when it comes to funeral, right? Paano nila pinapalagaan o nirespeto ang kanilang mga patay. Kaso lang magkaiba sila ng way. Magkaiba sila ng ways. So, dahil magkaiba sila ng ways, okay? Kung ano yung tama ng isa, yun yung tama. Kung ano din yung tama ng isa, yun din yung tama. So, kung ikaw ay Kalashans, kailangan huwag mong sabihin hindi tama ang mga Greeks. At kung ikaw ang Greeks, huwag mong sabihin hindi tama ang mga Kalashans when it comes to funeral, because culture is relative. Morality is relative. It depends upon a particular culture. Kasi kung i-judge mo yung isang kultura based sa iyong kultura, then ang tawag doon ay ethnocentrism. Okay? Ethnocentrism siya. So, kung ano yung moralidad na kabase lang sa kultura na yun at ang may karapatan na magsabi ko nung tama at mali, ay yung kultura lang yun. Yun yung gamitin nating standard, hindi atin. So, si Richels, meron siyang argumentum, yung argument against cultural relativism. Okay? Sabi niya, if cultural relativism is correct, then one cannot criticize the practices or belief of another culture anymore as long as that culture thinks that what it is doing is correct. Yan ang sinabi kanina. If cultural relativism was correct, then one cannot even accept that moral progress can happen. If cultural relativism was correct, then one cannot even criticize the practices or beliefs of one's culture. Pero hindi nangyayari yun eh. Bakit? Kasi nga, nagbabago or may progreso o may nagkakaroon ng moral progress. Punta tayo sa number 1, if it is correct. Bakit ngayon, alam natin na ang slavery, genocide, and even killing of 6 million Jews were abominable and immoral, okay? Pero during that time, hindi. Para sa kanila. If we go to number 2, yung criticism ng on culture, yung mga reformer, kinikriticize nila eh. Like Martin Luther King, Mahatma Gandhi, under si Rizal or kung sino man, kinikriticize yung sariling practices ng kultura na ginagalawan nila. So, meaning to say, hindi sila tama, pero tama sila eh. Yung pangatlo is, may moral progress na nangyayari. Women's rights, rights of the LGBT, yung child labor, nagbabago siya. So, hindi sinasabi ni Rachels na wag nating respeto ang ating kultura kasi ito naman talaga ay parte ng ating identity. Pero ang sinabi lang niya, kapag ang kultura ay hindi na maganda at may immorality na nangyayari, then we can question about them. But not only that, sinasabi din ni Rachels na meron talagang objective and universal standard or ethical standard na gagamitin natin. Hindi lang siya relative. Yan yung ethics. So now let us go to the senses of the self. Okay? Yung senses of the self, okay, kakaiba siya sa ethics kasi, okay, it is more on yung pagdidesisyon kung anong tama at mali based sa sarili. So, yung subjectivism, okay, ang sole determinant of what is morally good or bad, or right or wrong, ay nakadepende sa sarili. Kagaya nga ng sinabi dito, no one can tell me what is right and wrong. No one knows my situation better than myself. I am entitled to my own opinion. It is good if I say it is good. Yan yung subjectivist. Pero ang problema nito, hindi naman sa lahat ng paraan correct ka eh. Hindi ka naman perfect. So, hindi ito ang basihan. So, ang ethical egoism naman, it makes a claim about morality or about the ways we should be. Pero kung titingnan natin dito, ang ethical egoism is it prescribes that we should make our own ends, our own interests as the single overriding concern. We may act in a way that is beneficial to others, pero nagbe-benefit din tayo. Okay? So, yan yung ethical egoist. You act which is beneficial to others because it will be also beneficial to you. Parang may reciprocity. Yung psychological egoism, it is a theory that describes the already underlying reasons in our actions. That human being is self-centered and act always with pure self-interest. Itong psychological egoism, self-interest lang talaga. Okay? Pansarili. So, yun yung senses of the self. So, thank you so much for listening. And I hope that we were able to differentiate ethics from other normative systems so that later in our studies, ang gagamitin natin is yung moral standards or ethical standards. Okay, sa pag-address ng isang issue or isang scenario or particularly moral dilemma. Okay, thank you so much